Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Debunked Paranormal. In today's video, we're looking at Mindseed that has some scary videos that he is reacting to. Ghost videos that you cannot unsee is what he calls it, and said scary paranormal. So I got excited because I saw in the thumbnail, I saw this image, and this got me excited for this because I wanted to see what he says about this clip, because we know it's AI, because the channel that posted the video is AI meme. So I was excited about that to see what he says about it. Okay, so we're going to look at these clips. I think there's 9 scary clips, including that AI clip, and we're going to see if we can debunk any of these. I don't even know if we can. Maybe it's true. So let him be the judge. Let me be the judge, rather. But okay, before we get into it, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button, as a like supports the channel tremendously. And also comment down below, what do you think about these clips? And then also Veronica and Arelis, thank you guys so much for donating or sponsoring members in the previous live stream. I appreciate you guys so much, and for all the new members that we got. Okay, that being said, let's get into today's video. Mindseed scary videos. Let's see what he has to say about these clips.
We're going to take a look at some scary videos, some paranormal videos, ghost videos that'll leave you speechless. All right, this first video that I'm about to show you guys is super creepy. It's probably one of the most unsettling ones that I've seen in a very long time.
Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Would I go in there? Fuck no.
Okay, so let's look at the clip itself, to where, what is happening here. I did see something that makes me believe otherwise, that this is not paranormal, but that this is an edit, but we can't for sure say that. So right off the bat, it looks tampered with. It looks like something was done to this video. But we can't just say that and get away with it, isn't it? So there the figure comes in, right there. It's going in. It's going forward, it's going by. It's here right now. And so this is the thing that I saw, that I knew right off the bat it is fake. There's a little bit of a bleed off here. From the image that they used to look like someone running by. And there the bleed off is gone. So you see that black smudge over there. It turns out your ghost is not paranormal, but your ghost is a smudge. Right there, that bleed off there. Because obviously they want you to think that the ghost is inside. Now the problem with that is that yes, it's a window. It is a window. But this is baked in. So if I were to cut out that window and put something behind, you won't see it, because this is baked into the image. So it's not a translucent, you can't see through that window in the video itself. You can, but if you put something behind it in editing, you won't be able to see anything. So in order for them to have something run by and even past this part here, or not past it, but behind it, to not have any bleed off, you would have to do something like this, which is very simple. You would duplicate these 2 layers. And then for the top layer, you would, let me zoom in. For the top layer, you would cut out that part over there. and which you can see, it's been tampered with. Right there, you can see that this is not normal. It's been tampered with. So if we were to do this, you would do it this way. You would zoom in, you will get your area that you want. So we want just this bit here. And I would, okay, it also depends on where I'm starting, right? So, because they zoom in and out, so it's going to be difficult, but I can give you the gist of it. So you would use an opacity tool, because here you can see there's nothing. So there's nothing that we previously saw. So you would just cut this part out, just like, I'm just going to do a very crude one, but you'll have that. Remember, the clip behind isn't zoomed in. This clip is. And you would fit that into the spot where it needs to be. Now, once you fit that in, you can't see that I've cut that out. But if I were to take that back part away, that's what it would look like. And then I would have my ghost move here in between these two. So let's say, for instance, I move myself in there, or not myself, because I'm still recording this. I can do it in post, but I want to do it real time. So let's do this. Let's grab another picture of me. I'm going to put it in between those layers. So I'll be the ghost for now. So I don't want myself to bleed out over anything there. So I'll be the ghost. So now you can see I'm in behind that pillar there, or not the pillar, but that break there. So now I can move around here. But now the bleed off that I saw is their image coming just a little bit too far. And it bleeds out there. So that's how they would do that. It's easy, it's simple to fake. You just need to have the basic knowledge of what you're doing. Next video clip, that's fake.
Alright, now this next video, super weird. Some people say maybe this is a skinwalker or this is some sort of evil entity.
You know what? I cannot stand it. When people like this, and people on TikTok sees something that they cannot explain, the first thing they'll go to is skinwalker. That's what they do. Now, this nonsense that I'm taking in, I just need you guys to know that.
If I died right now, you guys, I want you all to know, you tell everybody that she died sad.
And that's the truth. If I die, I want you to know that I'm dying sad.
You got headphones on right now? Very, very weird. Listen. I know you're in there.
And that's the end of it. He doesn't say anything. That's it. That's his response. Because then he goes into a sponsored segment. So I don't know what he thinks about this. But to me,
I know you're in there.
to me, this is a bunch of nonsense. Because we don't see anything after this. This is all we see. This could be her friend, and they're just messing around. And then people like this believe it. I'm gonna go on to the next one. I mark that one as fake.
This little girl told her mother that there's this invisible shadow man that comes and visits her in her playroom.
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there. The guy?
Scary.
There's nobody in the room, but the door just opened up, and now you're seeing the back of a mannequin. This is like a toy doll. That's not actually a person. At first I thought it was, but that's just like a mannequin with a wig on it or something.
He knows how this is done because he fakes his stuff in the same way, I believe.
But the door is still moving on its own. It's opening and closing, and the Ring doorbell is capturing this. So no wonder that this little girl's afraid. There's something in here moving her dollhouse by itself. First of all, let me just say that this dollhouse and this playroom just by themselves are absolutely horrifying. It looks like something out of a horror film already. Like if I was a little kid, I would not be comfortable in this room. It's too bright, too happy, too colorful. Like this.
What? It's too bright, too happy, too colorful? As a little kid, you would feel uncomfortable in a place that's too bright, too happy, too colorful? Who hurt you, buddy? Who hurt you?
Looks like the perfect playroom for a poltergeist, for a ghost. I'm sorry, but it does.
No, you're stupid. That's not... No. No, it's not.
Now watch this. Watch closely. Look at the bottom of the mannequin's hair. Watch. You see that? Something just like was holding the doll's hair and let it go.
Yeah.
It's no wonder that this little girl's afraid. Now, the mom heard the doorbell going off, so she comes in the room to check the camera.
Like
and
50
she
minutes
stands there
later.
in disbelief as this door is opening and closing on its own.
50 minutes later. I mean, how long did it take the mom to respond? The doll was doing this for about 200 minutes. I don't know. And she stands there like, you're in trouble now. I mean, she stands there annoyed at the ghost. Look at that. She's even got the tongue in the lip. Like, what the hell is this ghost doing right now, man? If I could wring your neck, I would. Hold me back. If this stance of this woman doesn't scream fake to what is happening right now, then I don't know.
Look at mom, like, what the f is that? Maybe my daughter was right.
Does that mom look scared? What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with you?
That's what's going through her mind right now. How is this happening?
And then the classic, now let me open it and close it to show you that there's nobody there. I don't know what you guys think, but I can tell you right now that this is fake. But I want to see the hair.
Closely. Look at the bottom of the mannequin's hair. Watch.
So the hair slowly gets released. Now, the thing is, I can tell you right now, I can't clearly see what's happening there. But if you take one strand of hair, when hair is entangled, especially when it's fake hair, you take one strand of hair and pull it, it will pull a whole bunch with it. And if you release it, they all will come flying down, which is normal. I just want to see something real quick because I can't clearly see down at the bottom. I just want to quickly put a lighting effect on there. I just want to clearly see what's happening. Okay, that's nice and bright. That is nice and bright. Now we can see. Look at that. Why can't you do this in the first place? Just make it bright. Why do you want to keep it dark?
Watch.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's one strand of hair.
Watch.
Oh, and there's a shadow. Ooh, and there's a shadow. Hang on.
This. Watch closely. Look at
Yeah,
the
I'm
bottom
watching,
of the
I'm
mannequin's
watching.
hair. Watch.
Yeah, there's a shadow. Look, yeah, in this area here. They're releasing it. You tell me that's the ghost casting a shadow? If something is invisible, how can it cast a shadow? Huh? Let's be you better work with me, tongue. Let's be realistic here. If there's something invisible, it cannot be seen, it cannot cast a shadow. Yep. Okay. So, right here, you can see all that movement there, courtesy of the lighting effect.
Mannequin's hair. Watch.
And it goes in sync with the mannequin's hair.
Watch.
Yep.
The mannequin's hair. Watch. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. But that is someone. Not
like
something. Someone.
Was holding the doll's hair and let it go. It's no wonder that this little girl's afraid.
No, she's not afraid. That's all a bit.
Heard the doorbell going off, so she comes in the room.
It's better that I only see half your face
to check
now.
the camera, and she stands there in disbelief
I just
as
want to
this
see
door is
again
opening
here,
and closing on
but I
its
want
own.
to keep it bright. Okay, there's the mom. So, okay, obviously they have someone working with them here. And then the mom is peed off, man. Look at that. Whew. Damn. Now that looks like a woman that is part of the ghost. Part of the problem. Hey, stop it. Come on. Work with me here. Yep. She's a skinwalker. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have a skinwalker right here. She's the one. That was her. Let's not be ugly. Let's take off the... there we go. Now we can see her face. Yep. Damn, look at that jawbone. That's definitely a skinwalker. That's not obviously what she looks like. That's just the way the light falls. Come on, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Next one.
This next one right here, definitely creepy. This is a police body cam. I love seeing these types of videos because it's a police officer going in to investigate.
Let's look at his version of police body cam.
Call. I don't think anything like that would be staged.
Because we have another version that he also calls a police body cam.
Unless maybe this was like some sort of indie film. I'm not really sure, but I think this is actual footage of a police body cam.
I think he knows it's like an indie film. Well, probably not even an indie film. Probably students that has their year-end video task that they need to do. And this is what they came up with. And he probably knows that. So that's why he says indie film. Because these students failed. Because there's no Axon logo there. It's nothing.
So it sounds like there was a call made. Maybe a guy broke in or something.
You can clearly hear that's an overlay.
Police department, anybody?
Let's see if I can find a woman's voice muffled and place it in here. What's that?
In here, show your hands, make yourself known.
Okay, so because he starts talking, so I just cut that part out. But so you have that noise, and then that's all you see. But you'll see this person again. You'll see this person again. Don't worry about it.
The only person that's willing to f with a cop like that when they have a gun in their hand is a ghost.
Now you're lying.
Either you're not afraid to...
Maybe you do not watch the news. And isn't this ghost that he brings in very similar to the ghost that he's previously seen in his own videos?
You can't. That's the two options.
Get on the ground.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, that's the person.
Get on the ground.
The white robe we've seen earlier.
Right now.
Did you see her standing by the wall, just crying and making this weird ass...
And that's all that happens. We don't see anything else after that.
Oh, look at that.
Get on the ground.
But the pixelation here is also...
Oh, look at that.
Get on the ground.
post that's put in there to make it look real. But we can't see anything there. I don't even think the lighting effect will help this, just to brighten things up. Let's see. No, that's not going to do much. It's not going to do much. Yeah, there's nothing. No, that's fake. Listen, do I need to prove that it's fake? Probably debunk paranormal. That's what I do. But I mean, it's fake. It's not police body cam. These are students. I'm telling you right now.
All right, and if that's not creepy enough here, I'm going to show you guys another police body camera. Check this out.
That's not a police body cam. That's a civilian. That's a civilian filming a situation with a security guard. Okay, so apparently that's a ghost, a shapeshifter, skinwalker.
Just go like right up the door and the window there. Look at this. He's shining his flashlight in there trying to see. It shrinks down and like crawls away.
Now, to me, I can't really see what that is because there's so much reflection from the door because it's a glass door. But what we do know is these doors have handles, so something can grab on and try to get out. I think that's a wild animal trying to get out. But they will go and say that it is oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is weird. This is an edit. That's not a wild animal inside the building. Look at this massive bleed out over here. This is the wall running up there. Look at the shadow outside over the wall and then morphs into nothing. Yeah, that's an edit for sure. Look at all the bleed out happening. Yeah, that's nothing that's in there. So they start to crop it into a ball. Okay, that's fake. Nobody captured that. That is all fake.
On the thermal, you can see it's like a cold spot. See the dark?
No. Even the thermal is bleeding out. Which is just a filter, by the way. It's not even real thermal.
Yeah.
Because look at the cop. Look how cold the cop is. I mean, is that cop alive? Is he alive? Even his arm with the thermal? There's no redness on him?
Yeah, I miss it. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I miss being on Paranormal.
You mean you miss faking your stuff? Okay, let's go on to the next one.
All right, now we're gonna switch gears from the creepy to the absolutely horrifying because what the hell is this?
Let me guess, Skinwalker.
No, es una persona en una llamada. ¿Pero qué? Ay, madre, no. Está muy encerrado. Diosito, Dios mío, ¿qué es esto? Ay, no. Vamos a por favor.
This kid and his mom are walking home at night. This is in Mexico. And they see this strange creature-like figure. Looks like a human bent over backwards. Almost
It
like
is a
something
human
from The
bent over
Exorcist.
backwards. Imagine this guy goes to a gymnast's house or to a gym.
What is that?
Mindset. I'm talking about mindset, and he sees a person doing this. He'll probably start praying over this person.
What's going on? Why are they
Throwing the person with holy water. Start blessing. Come on, guys. Next one.
This next video that I'm going to share with you is insane.
Last time we were out, I caught some footage that, quite frankly, has me a little spooked.
So here's the deal. This is not a paranormal channel that I'm going to show you right now. The channel's called Voyager Overland. And I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to go take a look at the full video, you can. But apparently this is not a thrill-seeking channel. They're not making horror or scary content.
Okay, wait a minute. I want to go and check out Voyager Overland. Hang on. 6.2 million views and then just declining. A little bit better, declining, a little bit better, declining, a little bit better, declining, 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 and then doing pretty good for 29,000 subs. But I'm thinking what is happening here is they probably want to start getting relevant, getting as much views as possible. I don't know exactly what video this is, but
content. He's literally doing like vlogs.
Now, it's not the first time that I catch something in the background while we're recording, like a deer that we didn't notice or some hikers that...
Now, these are the most interesting kind of videos to me, because when someone's not trying to capture something paranormal and they do, it catches them by surprise. Watch what this guy captures.
I've put out the camera many times and never captured any footage, but tonight was different.
yeah, okay.
Super weird. You could see this translucent looking being, this human
Fast
type
forwarded
figure,
as well.
glowing eyes, walking around the truck, gets closer to the camera. And I don't know if he edited that to look like that, to where it kind of like jumped frame by frame, getting
No, he
closer
did.
and closer, or if that's actually how it appeared on the camera, just regular playback.
No, he did. That, come on. Seriously? It looks like the Cookie Monster walking around there.
How it
Look at that. These two
appeared
eyes
on
over
the
there.
camera, just
2 eyes. Translate. Come on. Okay, listen. There's some videos that I... Okay, next
But
one.
here, check this one out. This one's short and sweet. Take a look.
You could see the fake
Somebody
in the
security
video.
camera apparently captured some type of movement outside, and it looks like someone was trying to steal their bike. However, there's nobody in the shot, and the bike moves in 2 different directions. So if you're thinking maybe it's just like a string or something, I don't know. But it moves backwards first, like it backs up, and then it tries to take off. It falls over. It sets off another floodlight that lights up. You can hear a dog barking in this video, but there's nobody anywhere to be seen.
Come on, Mindseed. You must know that that's fake. Look at that. Look at this corner right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me enhance that. I don't even have to enhance it. I'm just going to bring it up closer. Look at this corner. Something was masked out here. But the poorest of poor jobs have been done on this. I mean, why? How do you explain this entire part? Breaking apart from its breaking formation, by the way. Oh yeah, nothing was masked out there. Come on. I think this is the last clip now.
All right, this last one on the way out is just for fun, but I love watching these videos. I always have these on my free
This is the one that I thought, okay, come on, I need to know what he thinks about this.
For you page. Cats are just running through the city causing mischief. Sometimes they get into fights with other cats. But this cat in particular sees this strange entity, some demonic looking old woman. Take a look at this. What is that? Why are they meowing at each other? What's going on? Why are they... Stop it. All right, I'm just with you guys. That's totally AI, and that's the
Thank
problem with
goodness.
all these videos out now.
I honestly am glad that he can recognize that, well, that he knows it, but that he wasn't about to put on a show to say, no, that is definitely real. I don't know what that is. I'm so happy that he said, yeah, it's AI. But okay, that's going to be it. What do you guys think of this? Mindseed sharing scary videos or videos that he thinks to be scary. Do you think I debunked him? Or do you think I missed completely and I need to rethink what I'm doing? That's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.